From the villages and towns of Ghana, Accra, to the venues and clubs of London, a modern movement has swept the land.
The beautiful thing about the dance is that it's always telling you a story.
A dance born from the roots of African tradition has burst into the consciousness of Londoners.
I could never thought that something from Ghana could come over here and explode like that.
The dance itself came from the fishermen.
The infectious rhythms, the broad smiles and the pulsating feet have all contributed to the success of the Azonto.
We've got people in China, Australia, New Zealand, just everyone across the world doing Azonto.
But what exactly do we define as the Azonto? Is it a dance move? A form of expression? A genre of music?
If you listen to Azonto, it's actually made up of hip life beats, high life beats.
Who lays claim to inventing this? This is what we have strived to uncover in the Azonto, London to Accra.
On the button.
It came like around, let's say, 2010-ish. 2010 when it really hit the UK surfaces, like, whoa, like, what's this, what's going on, like, what's this new dance? I was thinking, wow, this dance looks crazy, but at the same time it looks so cool and it looks so sick. It's just unique, there's nothing like it, you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, how are they twisting their leg and doing hand movements and mad things at the same time, like, it's just crazy.
I don't give a damn, yes I go ham, no best, so I'll be chilling in them. Listen, cause I'm a kid.
As a Ghanaian, I know Ghanaians express themselves in music. And since music is one way of communicating, I love to listen to music where Ghanaian proverbs, Ghanaian expressions, even love stories are told.
For Ghanaians, music and dancing is a way of life, something which is incorporated into all aspects of society.
Oh, la la la, la la, eji mise no go. Can have go mature na gbene ho wen. La la wonyo promoter of the he sort of ba o. You try can have go mature mise. Ojo ba. Je mise person he wale ho.
It's a kind of the dance that was introduced by it. I saw someone doing it. That was the first time. And I think that is what people are practicing now.
But it's a dance, and especially here in Ghana, it's really popular, but I can't dance it myself. So I've seen it a couple of times, but no.
Well, actually, what I can just do is just this and that. Just this and that. This and that. Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, I knew it was a dance that the local people used to dance. The people on road, that they'll be playing loud music and they'll take off their shoes and be doing a serious dance until people started realizing and artists started singing about it. But it's nice because it kind of connects us in a way. It's making UK, whether UK, Uganda, wherever, it's just one thing that brings us together.
Azonto,
Azonto is a big thing right now. Yeah, it's the best. It's better than bashment, better than hip hop, in my opinion. It's basically the new funky, and because it's cultural, will never die.
UK Funky House, also known as funky, is a genre of club music which became popular in 2007. Many funky artists from London were of African descent. These artists found that their sound translated well over the new wave of African-style rhythms when Azonto and Afro beats first emerged. The artists who made the transition include Deneo, Mr. Silver, and Tribal Max.
I could never thought that something from Ghana could come over here and explode like that. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm 100% proud.
It's always changing. It's like people are adding new kind of ideas to it. So it's not just a basic Azonto as it started off, especially here in London. Like the dancers here are crazy and always making up new styles to it.
The dance is basically music in a physical form. So when you can hear a song. When you see it portrayed through dance moves, you even get more excited because then you want to join in yourself. Because not everyone's an artist, so not everyone can jump on a track or sing along to a track where dancing, that's freedom, isn't it?
Let's bring her.
Both sexes can do this. Male, female, everyone can Azonto. That's what I see it. So
it's a big movement now, and it's like everywhere, and you even get white kids doing it. That's crazy.
I'm happy when I see that. Like, you know, it's like they're embracing it. It's not just in Africa or just in Ghana, so everyone's embracing it. So, you know, you be in a club and everyone can dance to the same song, like where you're from.
Azonto is just going up and up. I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon.
I take it 3 points. 3 points. I take it 3 points. She think I say a fool, I take it 3 points. Imagine the 3 points. 3 points. Here 3 points. She think I say a fool, I take it 3 points.
The issue concerning Azonto and how it originated has been very difficult to talk about, but then I'll tell you what I know much about Azonto. Azonto really is an old dance. It's an old dance, just that we Ghanaians have tried to modify it, and we had a few people in Ghana who have brought this dance to light. For example, our favorite football star Samuel Jan and Sarkodie, he was the one who named the dance Azonto because he was singing one of these days and then he used the word Azonto. But the word Azonto itself came from different areas. But then, if you look at the dance very well, the dance really started from Accra, way in the seasides, where we have the Choco Boys and, you know, the seaside guys who do the local dance, the Palogo dance. So if you look at Azonto dance very well, you see most of these local moves in it.
Palogo, this is how it goes. This is how it goes. And with the Palogo, you can fuse in with the Azonto by this. Then you go, you switch it. The Palogo, you just move in. You go back, the same thing as Azonto. You go back, you do this. And guess what? With Awuche, you do this. This Awuche comes with the Kogon. This is the Kogon. Then you do the Awuche. And Kogon, you get it. Kogon. And then Shukuru, you do this Shukuru. Now Azonto in it. Shukuru again. Shukuru. Azonto. Macro machine. This is how it goes. You change it. Now it's now Azonto. You get it? So basically, that is our local dances way back. We've tried to merge all together and to make it Azonto. That is it.
The dance itself came from the fishermen. What they do after fishing is they dance and sing. So the youth around that area, around the coastal areas, took after. Because when you see your father doing a dance that's unique and nice and everybody likes it, when you come to town, you also do the same.
Azonto ajuo efia ajuo obanyo do so party dey to rough dance on everything me schedule ni di Azonto osmo ofia mo do ya gbege bibi mo fia mo le age ko ojo no mo fia mo na ko ne ke do
Sexy lady, go around. This kind of dance,
in secondary schools, it was about entertainment. Like when the schools do entertainment, they have dance battles, and then they do a circle. Back then, it wasn't even Azonto. It was, they used to call it.
It is called apa. Apa simply meaning that your work, your job, and it comes in the form of washing. It comes in the form of boxing. It comes in the form of. It is more of like communicative.
The most important thing about Azonto dance is that you need to be creative, because one thing about Azonto is that it can speak, and it can predict every story. It can illustrate every story. For example, if someone is dancing to say he's brushing the teeth, he goes Azonto, then he goes like this, and he goes like this. You know, you want to do to shave, you dance Azonto, hands up, and then you shave. So Azonto can tell you different kinds of story. If you want to say a woman, you go like this, a pregnant woman, you go like this, you know. So the beautiful thing about the dance is that it's always telling you a story.
We had a couple of friends come down last year, and they came to experience Azonto, and then they started doing Azonto with some of the expressing themselves in Azonto with some of the games that they know. They were actually playing golf. You know, we are not used to playing golf, so we probably don't do Azonto with emphasis on golf, but they play golf. And so they were doing Azonto and then took their stick up, you know, and then played golf.
The thing is, I don't see it, but I can't go creating no go no. Eh, no.
At the forefront of the Azonto scene in London, England, dance duo Homebros are busy teaching Azonto classes to large groups of people.
Number one thing for me is to enjoy yourself in this class, yeah?
In Ghana, it's like if you can't Azonto, you can't move like a real traditional African. You're gonna learn by force. So if they saw a class like this, they'll probably be happy the fact that people from all races, all sizes, all ages, from a different side of the world are trying to learn what they do for fun. And when there's a song playing on the road, they're gonna be skanking. So they see that in a commercial city, London, people are actually trying to learn what they're doing and be proud of themselves.
So now you've got the basics, the bounce, on both sides, and you've got the steps. Yeah, you've got that. So that's the basic of Azonto. That's how it started. That's what it is.
You've got genres, you've got hip hop, you've got your jazz, you've got your R&B, you've got your Afro beats. Like, it's that solid now. So along with the music comes the dance. House has its house music, house dance. Azonto, Afro beats, it's got its music, it's got its dance.
Break it down. Broke down the rhythm. Yeah, so you had to miss within your freestyle set. So let's try that move. 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's nice to see something positive that has an African origin. I mean, media has a way of branding everything or stereotyping things, and African culture is not always shown in the best light. And I mean that with all due respect, but it's nice to see something that's positive and people are doing and they're smiling, and you don't watch it on TV and be like, oh, you know, you feel for them. So like when you see this and everyone's just happy and the music's going and the vibe's there, then it's a nice feeling. It's nice to watch.
Now we're going to go into something very beneficial. We're going to go to Azonto freestyle and social freestyle. Yeah? Don't get scared. Don't get scared. This right here is a circle of positivity.
Single, say no go swallow, no you hollow, here you go. If you say my na me na bo to a treasure, you mo no more, oh no. The dimple lips in your nipple, baka ya got me hollering at Gino. Okay, let's make a video, I go make you famous, but I know be cheap.
One of the key things that makes Michael Jackson's videos stand out is because of his dance. One of the key things that makes you want to watch Asha Raymond's videos because of his dance. One of the key things that makes you want to watch Beyonce or even the Gangnam Style music is because of the dance. If musicians will understand that dance can drive the success of music videos and can put a particular music out there in the world on the map for it to be noticed and recognized, it's got to do with dance. And that's why I always want to applaud Fuse ODG for what he's doing. I love it. You know, the guy's out there on the international map because he knows the value of dance.
So we're going to show you how to Azonto. It's not hard. So everyone, this is what's going to happen. You're going to look at them. You're going to learn from them. And everyone's going to learn from me. Let's go. Everyone, twist, twist, twist your foot. All right, ready?
Credited with popularizing Azonto worldwide and starting a wave of interest in the dance, Fuse ODG released 2 songs which became synonymous with the new genre of Afrobeats and the term Azonto. The songs, Azonto and Antenna, both charted in the UK.
When I'm performing on stage, I make sure I get the crowd involved, you know, get them on stage dancing, you know, because it's all part of it, like, it's all music. It's all part of, you know, art, you know, so they definitely both complement each other, and I really enjoy, you know, watching other people dance. I really enjoy people dancing to my music, and, you know, the same reaction people get when they listen to my music, I like to create that on stage. So when I'm performing, I just get people on stage just doing their thing to my music, man, and I just love watching it.
In 2011, with the help of female artist It's Tiffany and Afrobeats producer Kill Beats, Fuse ODG emerged with a song and music video called Azonto. It was the result of his continued pursuit to refine his sound and find a way to represent his Ghanaian roots through his music. The song was released with a YouTube dance video, which went viral, introducing the dance to 16 million viewers worldwide.
It was all put together, and everything I'll say is QB. QB is the one that dragged me to do that song. QB is the one that was like, look, do this song, stuff like that.
I went to Ghana to work with QB and actually to soak in African music so I can actually make Afrobeat, you know, outside of Africa. But I wanted it to be authentic, so I had to, it's like doing research. That was my primary research. I went back there to do research, you know, so yeah, I tweeted QB. That's how we connected. And
he was like, I'm an artist coming up and I want you to help me out. So, you know, I hear that every day, so I didn't pay attention to Fuse. One day I was there and he was like, he DM'd me at Twitter. He was like, I'm coming to Ghana to see you.
Yeah, man, I flew over there, obviously, probably shocked that I actually flew over there to meet him.
I opened the door, this Fuse. It was like, yo, I was the guy sent you a message at London. I want us to work.
You know, it's just mad, like, we connected, like, so easily and so quickly, like, and I was literally staying with him for, you know, a couple of weeks, just working on music and stuff like that.
So I went to London and he took me to his house and I told Fuse, okay, now let me hear what you got so that I'll see what, so that I'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? So he played so many songs and I was like, yo, that's the song, Azonto. So I deleted the beats and I started everything afresh. Boom, that's it.
It was just another track, another song that he had just recorded. We didn't know that it was going to blow up like that, and look at what it done.
Prior to the emergence of the Azonto Afrobeat scene, Ghana had a celebrated genre of music called hip life, and before that, high life. High life has been around in various forms since the early 1900s and was formed of African rhythms and Western instruments. This popular form of music transformed into hip life in the late 80s when it was combined with the elements of hip-hop, dancehall, and reggae. These were all stepping stones in the evolution of Ghana's current flavor of the moment, Afrobeats.
If you listen to Azonto, it's actually made up of hip life beats, high life beats. Even you can even hear salsa in it, okay? But let me narrow it down to hip life and high life. It's because hip life artists and hip life producers found it interesting to add certain elements in high life songs, you know, to still. I mean, it's just like an improved version of hip hop. When hip hop started, it wasn't like this. Now you understand. Now crunk and stuff have come in. They're still hip hop anyway. I think that high life and hip life have together influenced Azonto very much.
Music changes. Music evolved from the high life era, went into the hip life era, went into the GH rap era where there was a lot of hip hop music, and now it's moved into this Azonto craze, and probably in the next year or two there'll be another craze. And we should just get used to it, and musicians should be able to go with the flow, and be able to switch up styles, man.
The role of hip life and high life in Azonto. Hip life is a music for the youth. Azonto is a dance for the youth. They walk hand in hand. You can't separate the two. Any good Azonto dancer can dance to any tune whatsoever. You can dance Azonto to church music. If you want to praise God, you can even lift up your hands, holy hands, and praise.
In it.
I go use you for a walk in it. But I'm a follow bank in it. What teach me the wash shoot in it. No need more say for pump in it. Naka with the games, but I will be for in it. Down come to a mirror saw in it. I'm going to look down for the more saw in it. In love it all you for in it. Inside your Congo.
Just about time, because over the years we've craved to have something. Africans, and let's say Ghanaians in particular, have craved to have something that they can relate to and call their own. It's that that chemistry between the UK and Ghana that has kind of like helped Azonto grow. I mean, it used to be boxing, it used to be football and other things. But then obviously, because we're Africans and music is part of us, when Ghanaian music started getting popular, started getting better, Ghanaians embraced it. And I would say that, I mean, Ghanaian music is played all over the world now.
Majority of us have the technology to take these videos and do it, you know what I'm saying? So that made it more interesting for us because we can access it, you know what I'm saying? And whereas in Ghana it's massive, when you go home or you go to Africa and you go and look at the Azonto there, it's a whole different ball game compared to the UK, you know what I'm saying? What we're seeing on the net and stuff.
Put your one hand up, if you know say you cannot be stopped. Doesn't matter what the situation, go say or go tell you.
Azonto is part of our lives. Azonto is part of our dance routine all the time. You know, it's part of our culture now, because now as a Ghanaian you go everywhere, it's Azonto, so you need to fuse it into your dance routine, so it'll be best for you, you know. So Azonto is just part of Ghana, part of us, part of everyone.
Everything I do, every word I say.
I think that for as long as Azonto represents who you are and what you do, it's going to stay for long. And once the beat keeps playing, you know, the movement, you know, the body just goes along, and then and then you're Azonto-fied. Azonto is here to stay.
Oh, you gotta burn. One jolly. That's a go. Bang, bang, let's go. One jolly. I wanna get you. One jolly. One jolly. So you said she don't want time. So baby, tell me all that you want. Put your little pretty thing on me. Many men but your eyes on me. I wanna give you all that you want. Let me give you that pleasure. There'll be no more pressure. Wanna let you be the one on top. Look back on the Afro pop. Be my girl.